Oi, gente boa, beleza? Que é o Kaique, vim montando com a série aqui do L.A NOIRE.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want Liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Porra, desafiou a autoridade, parceiro. Botou ordem. Vocês viram? É, Jack Kelso é o cara, viu? Enquanto Phelps obedece caladinho, bonitinho, o outro não, ó. Bota a cara mesmo, foda-se. Um casamento perfeito. Ih, rapaz, atropelamento e fuga.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Ok, vamos lá pra área do crime, né? Café do Ray. Os casos que você desbloqueou ou baixou podem ser acessados pela seção casos no menu principal. Ok. Lembrando que isso aqui é do Complete, é a edição completa, tá? Tem ele no normal e tem uma DLC separada que você baixa lá, não sei aonde, e tem a edição completa, certo? Que é vir com o jogo normal e as DLCs.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make if the DA likes conviction.
I'll convince him to let me go. How do you do that?
Pertinho, cara.
Give him something better.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're going to take a look around.
Ok, vamos agora ligar a nossa intuição aqui, que somos os bichões, né? Vamos lá, vamos olhar aqui primeiro, né?
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. The poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Chapéu comum.
I made a preliminary examination. You probably want to take a look, then we'll talk.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Estranho, hein? Vamos olhar os bolsos. Não levou tiro, não tem nenhuma esfoliação na cabeça. Vamos olhar os bolsos aqui. Residência dos Partinson, carta de seguro. Seguro de vida. Carta de habilitação, Lester Partinson. Endereço, ó.
We can notify next of kin.
É, pois é.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Vamos olhar as outras pistas aqui. É, ele foi realmente arrastado.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Vamos vir aqui atrás.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Olha a outra pista aqui atrás.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
É, pois é. Ele tentou frear. Vamos agora vir aqui, ó. Tem alguma coisa no bar. Ah, um jornal. Psiquiatra das Estrelas promete aprofundamento mental. Esse cara de novo. Vamos agora aqui. Nossa, uma faca.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
Ok.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
O cara colocou uma pista ali. Beleza. Vamos falar aqui agora com a mulher.
It's all yours, Detective. Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Ok. Relato da testemunha ocular.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Discutindo. Verdade.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Descrição do veículo suspeito.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Verdade, né? É, verdade.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Outra pista. A vítima estava discutindo.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
É mesmo. É dúvida.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. We can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Ok. Vamos entrar aqui
I'll
no
take the
bar.
bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Lorna Patterson. Antes de tudo, galera, vamos primeiro
You want information? I'm your guy.
ir ali no telefone, né? Pra mim é mais importante.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Encontramos o cara que atropelou ele. Pelo menos sem querer atropelou, né? Vamos aqui falar com...
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got money.
Eu, hein? Incidente de atropelamento e fuga.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here and all I heard was the impact.
Oh, sério? Eu acho que você viu tudo, cara.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Associação com a vítima. Vamos lá.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Verdade, né? Vamos ver. Não tô acreditando muito nesse cara, não. É verdade.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Discussão ouvida no bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Você acha que eu acredito em você, cara? Óbvio que é mentira, né?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Associação para os negócios, vamos lá.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Seu carinho inocente, né? Seu carinho inocente. É o inocente, não sabe nada, duvido.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Beleza, vamos lá agora na casa do Courtney Shelton. Vamos lá, do Shelton. Queria que é o principal suspeito com o carro, né?
It's a lucky break getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Steve?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be.
Beleza, estamos chegando. Olha o carro aqui. Tá indo embora por quê, fera? Todo amassado, sangue ali. Se fudeu.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Opa, que filho da puta, cara.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
É, pois é. Que bicho, cara.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Toma, viado. Toma. Se fode.
I wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Já arranquei a porta ali, um pouquinho do porta-malas ali. Já era.
All right, I give up. That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Put your hands in the air! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. You should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happened.
Ok, vamos falar com a esposa.
Become all part of the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Não, o café do rei já foi, pô. Isso aqui é igual GTA, cara. Quando você olha pra trás, aparece um monte de carro atrás de você. É foda. Beleza, já estamos chegando aqui já. Tranquilo.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Ok, vamos lá. Incidente de atropelamento e fuga.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walks straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Oh, você já acredita nisso? Acho que eu sou tão otário assim?
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Então ela afirmou que o cara do carro não atropelou eles de propósito. Então, motivo de discussão.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
É, você tava discutindo sobre alguma coisa. Eu tenho provas, filha. Tenho provas que você tava discutindo.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Sociedade com Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sério? E o seguro de vida? Acho que é o seguro de vida, né? É.
Being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Oh, pequenino. Você é um cara grandão agora.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Ok, vamos agora atender o telefone aqui atrás, ó. Atender não, telefonar, né?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Vá para o necrotério central. Vamos lá, né? Necrotério central. Cadê você, Bielkowski? Necrotério central. Olha! Ah, galera, eu vi ali, ó. Desbloqueei o traje, não sei o que, tal. Aqui, ó. Desbloqueei 2 trajes aqui, ó. O primeiro traje. O segundo. Olha! Olha, rapaz. Ó, gostei desse aqui, hein? Bonito, pá. Vou botar esse aqui. Nossa, ficou outra pessoa, Phelps. Olha pra isso, galera. Olha. Ah, galera, quando você desvenda a casa ali, tem lá. Quando você dá a intuição, né? Desbloquear não sei o que e tal. Você pode desbloquear trajes, né? Você vai avançando no jogo, descobrindo casos e tal. E vai conseguindo, né, desbloquear os trajes. Bem bacana, cara. Isso aqui eu não sabia, sinceramente. Eu descobri agora com vocês, tá? Eu joguei esse jogo aqui, vou admitir a vocês. Eu zerei ele no Xbox 360 uma vez, cara, e foi em inglês. Então zerei na dificuldade, tá ligado? Não foi na facilidade, não. Beleza, estamos chegando aqui no necrotério. Beleza.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
O cara foi esfaqueado, cara.
And I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Ó pra aí, rapaz. Os caras esfaquearam o cara foi pra... E foi atropelado sem querer pelo outro. Então o outro cara lá que a gente prendeu, ele é inocente, né? Óbvio. Já que encontramos lá a faca da cena do crime, lá no lixão. Vamos aqui na residência deles de novo, né? Beleza, estamos chegando aqui. Na paz.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Filho da puta, atirou na mulher. Prenda Leroy Sabo. O cara corre mais que outra coisa.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way to rank.
Opa, aí que bicho, velho. Ele é muito rápido. Eu ia fazer aquele negócio que eu vi no vídeo anterior. No primeiro vídeo, na verdade. Não fiz no vídeo anterior, não. Primeiro vídeo, confundi. Ele é muito rápido, não dá pra fazer isso não, velho. Vou correr atrás dele mesmo. Ó pra aí, que filho da puta, cara.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Ah, agora eu vou ter que matá-lo.
You want to back off.
Se fudeu. Que merda, matei o principal suspeito. Quer dizer, o suspeito, né? O suspeito não, o cara mesmo que matou o cara.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
And now, news from Washington.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Beleza, galera. Então é isso aí. Terminamos aí mais um caso, né? E é 5 estrelas. Pistas encontradas 9 de 9. Perguntas corretas 10 de 10. Oh yeah. Nenhum dano, bababá. Uma outra visita ao café do Ray. E você teria visto que Leroy estava preparando para fazer qualquer coisa para evitar a cadeia. Beleza, então é isso aí, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Se vocês gostaram, por favor, clica no gostei, nos favoritos, compartilhe. Deixa no canal, se inscreva. E é isso aí, galera. Valeu, falou, tchau, tchau. Até o próximo vídeo. Falou e fui. Tchau, 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 tchau.